Hey, buddy.
Hey there, Jedi. Alright, I apologize for the wait, but, it was essential that I worked on my FAFSA. That was something that was incredibly important and I had to do, and was the main reason why the stream was so late.
Yeah, it's okay. Alright. So, I hope we get to finish the game tonight, brother.
Yeah.
No.
Give me a moment to post some announcements.
I forgot, where were we since the last time we played that game?
We were at the King's Castle. Yeah, and then I think you went to bed when we did this, but I took the time to go to Sans' room, show what that was like, as well as show them the secret back area of Sans' house, which I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, if you ever want to check that out for yourself, feel free to go back and look at it, so you can see what you missed. That's about it, though. You didn't miss too much. As for today, our objective is to finish the game. Now then, give me a moment here to get some announcements going.
Yeah! So excited to hey guys, Jedi Playing Gamer here as well.
Hey, the great idiot, welcome in. It's Sans. We just started, and the first thing he says is Sans. Just started.
That's Megalovania, isn't it?
Oh jeez. Apologies if the audio sounds weird because I'm like going through my live streams on multiple platforms to prepare my announcement on Twitter.
I'm excited for the finale, folks. Now remember doing a genocide run, pacifist run back in our first original Let's Play the game.
Yep. Okay, let's see here. Okay, bitrate's looking good at the moment. I know whenever I'm on Discord, it always seems to mess with the bitrate, but for now, bitrate seems to be okay, though I'll be keeping an eye out on it to make sure we aren't getting too many slowdowns.
Right.
Yeah, because I really don't want the stream to be too like... What's your favorite Sans? Mine is the dead... Aren't all the Sanses dead, though? Because they're skeletons?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if we're talking about Sanses who are alive, I guess... Would Ness from Earthbound technically count? That's a constant, like, theory on the internet, is that Ness from Earthbound is Sans somehow. I don't know. I think I never played Earthbound before, but I hear a lot of good things about it. I know I'm not too big into RPGs, but I do believe I technically have that game because of the large collection of NES and SNES games you get with the Nintendo Switch Online membership. So I technically could do an Earthbound Let's Play if I wanted to.
Is it a violent game?
What?
Is it a violent game?
I wouldn't say it's very violent. It's actually kind of lighthearted and kind of like subverts the expectation of most RPGs. So most RPGs, it usually takes place in kind of like a fantasy-like setting and stuff, with, you know, like swords and stuff. I believe Earthbound is a lot more, like, feels a lot more at home, I'd say. Like, a lot of the stuff you go up against in the game feels real in some way.
Yeah.
Ness Sans is because of Matt. Yeah, I'll admit, there's a lot of stuff Matt Pat says that makes no sense at all. Like, somehow the Knight from Hollow Knight is a reincarnation of Pale King. Somehow, like, how does that make any sense? Like, considering, I mean, he did a decent job trying to back it up with some evidence, but at the same time, it's not exactly the direction the game lore is pointing in it. Earthbound is the basis. Yeah, I do believe. Yeah, a lot of the elements that made up Undertale, I think that is what Toby Fox said, right? That, along with some Toho bullet hell, I think was also a bit of inspiration. Anyway,
on my end.
All right, go ahead.
I'm still on Discord. I'm on my phone right now.
All right. But yeah, I suppose as long as the current games I'm playing aren't making me too busy, maybe one of these days I'll do a Let's Play of Earthbound. I'm not entirely sure, though, like, which one I'd be starting with it. Because I know there's, like, currently 2 games I have access to with the Nintendo Switch Online membership. Undertale was OG a mod for Earthbound. Really? I never knew that. I mean, I know there was like a Halloween hack for Earthbound or something, which was, I think, like, Halloween ROM hack that I think was like the origination of the Megalovania theme, if I remember correctly.
Ready to start?
Yeah, I'm ready. Alright. Hey guys, gamer of gamers in the zone.
And the Jedi Hoyman Gamer.
Yeah, welcome back to what is hopefully our last stream of Undertale, because we're getting to the point, it is rather late at night, but at the same time, there isn't too much left to finish. I mean, I guess there's still a lot considering how long we can do in the ending and stuff, so I guess there's still quite a bit left to do, but we're really going to push to see if we can finish the game tonight. If not, I'll take a bit of time on tomorrow's stream to finish the game before we get to continuing my Spyro marathon.
Alright. Let's go ahead.
Alright then. So we're now going to do the one thing there is left to do in this run of the game, which is to meet the king. That has been hyped up quite a bit throughout the game. Like, the king has to...
you want to share your screen with me?
Oh, right. Give me a minute. Stream Undertale. I hope this doesn't mess with the bitrate at all. How's it looking in there?
It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. Let's see how that's affecting the bitrate. Okay, bitrate is still normal, which...
Good.
I guess it works for Undertale, though for any other games I try to stream with having the Discord chat room open, it, for some reason, completely messes up the bitrate. Anyway, there he is, King Asgore Dreamer, who has been hyped up throughout the majority of the game. Dum-de-dum. Oh, is someone there? Just a moment. I have almost finished watering these flowers. Here we are. Howdy. How can I... Oh.
That's the dots.
I so badly want to say, would you like a cup of tea? But you know how it is. Nice day today, huh? Okay, there was a slight dip in the bit right there for a moment where it like went down to around 3,000. So it is still most of the time remaining at 4,000, so I think we're good for now. Praise. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. Alright, I'll try to go for a British voice. Perfect weather for a game of catch. You know what we must do. When you are ready, come into the next room. That's my attempt at a British accent.
Oh, save point coming up here.
We have a throne here. Allows you to draw the rarest card in your deck.
Yeah.
It's another throne covered by a white sheet. What is this, the White Palace? Another save point where there's no description, just simply giving us the save point. Also, I really like how, within this moment, you know, like, we're anticipating that moment where we know we're gonna have to fight Asgore, and, like, the game throws so, like, they basically throw a save point at you, after every room. Like, there was already one outside of the throne room, and then there's immediately one in the throne room, giving you the anticipation that next room, okay, you're gonna fight Asgore. Oh, tense. Just think of it like a visit to the dentist. And like here, we have this open area here that it looks like it would consist of being a good basis for a final battle arena or something, but no, like it still keeps going. Are you ready? If you are not, I understand. I am not ready either. And of course, one more save point called The End. Simply called The End. But yeah, the game really hypes you up. Like, you know you're gonna have to fight Asgore at some point. But like, the fact that he's taking the time to properly guide you to the barrier shows that, like, he does have a lot of respect for us. And it really goes to show that, like, deep down, like, you can tell with his wordings alone, he really doesn't want to kill us. Asgore is probably one of my favorite characters. I mean, he's definitely not like the funniest or anything since we only see him for a bit of time in the game. But man, the amount of like hyped up, he's very well built up, combined with just like when we understand what his position is, he's like actually kind of my favorite villain in the game. Like, I know there's a lot of like things pointing towards who's the true villain and stuff. You know, in terms of that aspect. But man, I feel like Asgore is sort of one of the more underrated villains in this game. I mean, as a character, people still respect him highly, but he is still technically a villain, considering the fact that it's him that's the reason why monsters are always attacking us and, you know, why all the monsters initially want to kill us. Because, as it was said earlier, he specifically made it the law that every human must die. And when you understand the reasoning behind that, it's really well made. Should have been named Chicken Salad. What? Anyway, this is the barrier. This is what keeps us all trapped underground. I am really interested in, like, the creative and vision they wanted to have for this barrier. Like, did they want something similar to, like... Is it supposed to be something like an endless corridor or something like the endless staircase from Super Mario 64 or something? Because it's very interesting how they could have easily just put up, like, a screen or something that looked like, you know, what you'd think a barrier would be. But no, they, like, take the time to do this highly detailed looking room that's just like looks like an endless corridor. It looks really cool if you ask me. Anyway, moving forward. If by chance you have any unfinished business, please do what you must. Even when we're at the point where we can't go any farther, he is, like, still nice enough to basically give us the option if we're ready to fight or not. Again, he's just... Asgore's basically doing everything he can to delay the inevitable here. Except we've done, at this point, just about everything I can do in the game at the moment. I mean, there's probably other things I could do, like taking the time to grind for, like, getting the Temi armor or something, but we obviously have no need for the Temi armor. I've played this game countless times at this point, so I have no reason to get the Temi armor.
Let's continue.
Alright, so I'm gonna continue. I see. This is it, then. Ready? Here we go.
The souls.
The capsules that he uses to contain the souls. One of them is empty. A strange light fills the room. Twilight is shining through the barrier. It seems your journey is finally over. You're filled with determination. Human, it was nice to meet you. Goodbye.
Never seen this one.
Such a great way to start the fight. Like, immediately, like, screen going white and stuff, and he immediately just stops looking at the player entirely. There's a lot of reasons as of why he smashed the mercy button there. One of the best reasons people believe is the idea that with all the humans he's killed up to this point, which, while it's technically 6, the fact that he still killed humans, he believes at this point he doesn't deserve mercy. After everything he's done, he believes that at this point, there is no option but to fight anymore. He had made a promise to his kingdom that he would restore peace by destroying humanity. And at this point, even though you can tell he really doesn't want to, with the fact that he can't even look at us and stuff, he's kind of in this position where he feels he has no choice at this point. Unlike us, the player, who has always had the freedom of choice on who we want to kill and spare, Asgore, in his position, he only feels, hey, Pigeon Power over on Twitch, welcome to the screen. I forgot how much this song slaps. Yeah, the Bajorkening music is great. I mean, every soundtrack in this game is great, but I feel like Bajorkening in particular, there's just something about it that when given the dynamic of Asgore's character, it fits Asgore perfectly, considering the dynamic of what's going on in this fight. Wait a minute, I just remembered. Did I remember to put the pie? Okay, yeah, the pie's in my inventory. Did I just get a notification on my phone? Okay, no I didn't. Anyway, Asgore. 80 attack, 80 defense. Which would logically make sense that he'd have fairly high stats since he's, supposed to be the king of all monsters. One of the technically only 2 boss monsters that exist in this game. I'm sure you know most likely who the other boss monster is. I really like the dynamic here, seeing how his attacks are also similar to Toriel's attacks, but they're more intense, showing that unlike Toriel, who clearly didn't want to kill us and was kind of holding back, Asgore he's still willing to kill us, and it shows with the fact that in terms of his attacks, I don't think you ever see his attacks deal less damage or anything, unlike what most bosses do, where it's he always leaves you hanging with 1 HP remaining or something. Asgore, I think he goes all out. His attacks are big and stuff. So to start off, our only option is to talk to him. You quietly tell Asgore you don't want to fight him. His hands tremble for a moment. Minecraft Manhunt? What? Special. Hey, welcome in, Karumi. You came in at a good time. Yeah, it's especially tragic. Yeah, it works like that. If you talk again, you tell Asgore that you don't want to fight him. His breathing gets funny for a moment. That was close.
So
You firmly tell Asgore to stop fighting. Recollection flashes in his eyes. Asgore's attack drop, Asgore's defense drop. So, yeah, the act option is at least in some way useful in this fight. That is if you've made it up to this point without killing anyone. If you killed at least one person, I think the talk option just says, but there was nothing to say. Interestingly enough, one thing that does slightly change it in the dialogue is that if you die during this fight and you take the time to talk to him, the first thing that you do is you tell him, like, the amount of times he's killed you, and, like, I think he just, like, silently nods, if I remember correctly. Rather disturbing to think about, knowing that you basically give Asgore the awareness that, like, you know what, you know what he's done and is capable of doing, or something like that. I'm not sure where I was going with that. I'm losing my train of thought. Let's keep it moving. Continuing to talk after this point just says, seems talking won't do any more good. That's all that's gonna say at this point. You can talk to him as much as you'd like, in the hopes that maybe something will change here, like, but in the end, talking will do you no more good. So at this point, what is it, Jedi?
That attack is like one of the small attacks, the ring attack.
The ring attack, alright. You could be thinking of, like, Wheel of Love from Flandre, except Flandre's was done differently and in a way where it was much more dangerous. So, good luck. I'm going to go chase myself away. Okay, well, feel free to stick around as long as you'd like, Kurumi. You're always welcome here. So, yeah, at the end of the day, our only option is to fight. Oh, that's right, I have the torn notebook equipped. So yeah, again, feel free to delay the fight as much as you'd like. Your only option at this point is to fight.
Nice hit, buddy. That's it. Oh, this is just one? Does that mean we're allowed to move during that attack?
So, if you remember from previous bosses, orange attacks, you're supposed to be moving when the attack is going to not get hit. Blue attacks are the one where you do not want to move with those attacks.
Keep fighting.
But yeah, it's especially tragic. Like, basically, in the position where, depending on the dynamic you've had throughout the game, like, this decision to fight Asgore could be either simple to you, depending on if you were just, you know, like the first time Jedi got to experience this game, that he was always choosing the fight option, or if you've been doing what we're doing now, which is an attempt at pacifism, it can be especially heavy-hitting when you realize that yeah, there's no way to spare him. And in that position, I think that's the best way to experience this fight, is when you've gone through the entire game without killing anyone, because you're basically in that position where it's like, what do you do to get through this fight without killing him? And having the put in the mental capacity to willingly start fighting him, it takes a lot, man. This fight is amazing, all on its own. Hey, perfect hit there.
Nice, perfect, nice. You know, I used to always do the attack, the fight option instead of using the spare option.
Yeah, I mean,
I can hold up these of this game. They're all let's play. You're almost halfway there, boys.
Whoa. I briefly lost control of the arrows for a moment there, but I managed to regain my bearings there.
We're doing a true pacifist.
Yeah, we're putting in the effort to do true pacifist. Hey, another perfect hit there with the notebook. Very nice. Okay, not quite there.
No.
Thanks to the power of the stained apron, I'm getting all my health back. Another perfect hit there. Dope. Okay, yeah, why not? So, yeah, this will be a good time to show. If you had been carrying, this is something that I'm sure most people know by this point, but if you've been carrying the butterscotch pie with you all the way up to this point in the game, like all the way from the ruins to here, neat little detail will happen where you ate the butterscotch pie, you know, like when it normally does, but the smell reminded Asgore of something. Asgore's attack went down, Asgore's defense went down, so you have another option there to lower his attack and defense. In the form of that. Oh, I almost thought it fit through there. But yeah, I can tell now that now his attacks start dealing, I think, like only 4 damage instead of 5. Where initially it did, I think, 5, maybe 6 at the beginning of the fight if you didn't initially work hard to, you know, keep talking to him. I could be wrong though. And similar to the fight against Toriel, as you start to land more hits on him and his HP starts to get around below halfway, your attacks start dealing more damage to him.
Yeah.
To the point that I'm pretty sure this next hit is going to be enough to finish him off. Oh, geez, that was terrible. I'm sort of curious to know here. Oh, okay, I did not mean to miss there. I got hit again. I want to see if it's possible to, like, how far I can go with unleashing the weakest attacks possible to see, like, how long I can prolong this fight and, like, how weak of an attack I can make that can finish him off. I should probably make the safe move here, though, of consuming a healing item. Maybe... I got a lot of healing items here. Why don't we consume the quiche? Oh! Ah! To see how weak I can make these attacks before eventually the game says enough. Asgore has low HP. I want to see how much I can soften the finishing blow here. Out of curiosity. So basically just softening the blow at this point. Knowing that that's what I'm doing, though, I should... Ah, I got hit by the flares down there. Just trying to make my blows as weak as possible as a means of softening the blow. Okay, I'm not too worried about my health yet. Whoa, that was a fast one. Okay, once again, I'm a bit worried about my health. I'll eat the steak in the shape of Mettaton's face at this time. $27. That's an easy attack. See how much can I soften the finishing blow here? Okay, that wasn't exactly as soft as I wanted it to be. Oh, Jesus, is the game lagging on me there? Still no sign of any increase in damage outputs, despite how low I'm getting Asgore's health to be. Still not doing a whole lot to finish him off. Whoa! Okay, I somehow didn't get hit by that. Despite the fact that that looked like it hit me. We're getting closer. Whoa, okay, that... Suddenly that's the strong attack, okay. Alright, well, that's where it was. I think one of the weakest damage-dealing weapons, if you're really bad at using it, is, I think, the, I think it's the empty gun. Because I think if you only, like, attack with one of the multiple bars the empty gun gives you, and, like, you're not dealing much damage with, or, like, yeah, just have it close to the edge and only use one of the bars, it deals, like, I think, like, only a single digit of damage. Anyway... We've beaten Asgore. So that is how it is. I remember the day after my son died. The entire underground was devoid of hope. The future had once again been taken from us by the humans. In a fit of anger, I declared war. I said that I would destroy any human that came here. I would use their souls to become godlike and free us from this terrible prison. Then I would destroy humanity and let monsters rule the surface in peace. Soon, the people's hopes returned. My wife, however, became disgusted with my actions. She left this place, never to be seen again.
Oh, but we may have a solution to that, Asgore.
What?
That we may have a solution for him.
Truthfully, I do not want power. I do not want to hurt anyone. I just wanted everyone to have hope. Here's something I've always wondered. In, like, the lore tablets that, you know, we see in Waterfall, it said that, like, a force equal to the power of 7 human souls attacks the barrier, thus destroying the barrier. I know, you know, probably these modern-day humans don't have any experience in magical abilities, but I'm sort of left wondering if maybe, it would have been possible for all the humans stuck down here to be kept alive, and be able to, like, combine their powers or something into one unified force or something to attack the barrier with, rather than having to kill them for their souls so a monster could use their power to break the barrier. That's something that I have always wondered. I mean, I get that it sort of breaks the immersion that the game created, but that's something I've always wondered. Anyway, let's continue. I just wanted everyone to have hope. But I cannot take this any longer. I just want to see my wife. I just want to see my child. Please, young one. This war has gone on long enough. You have the power. Take my soul and leave this cursed place.
We're gonna mercy him, guys.
Man, like, again, you can tell he doesn't want to kill. And now he's at the point where he's just had enough. Like, in a way, he's kind of looking for a way out of this situation. Like, he's had enough. But yeah, we're trying to go pacifist, so obviously our option here is the suddenly repaired Mercy option. Don't know how it got repaired after Asgore destroyed it, but there it is. Let's do it. After everything I have done to hurt you, you would rather stay down here and suffer. You would rather stay down here and suffer than live happily on the surface? Human. I promise you, For as long as you remain here, my wife and I will take care of you as best we can. We can sit in the living room, telling stories, eating butterscotch pie. We could be like a family.
Oh no, I know who this is.
Saving that last
Oh,
bullet specifically for the soul. Which is kind of interesting that, like, it's specifically in this particular moment that, unlike the previous times he takes out Asgore's soul where he surrounds it with bullets, it's specifically in this version that he specifically saves one specific bullet for the soul, and man, it hurts. Dan, you haven't learned a thing. In this world, it's kill or be killed. Yeah.
Really, Flowey.
And the game just crashes. I'd like to point out there that he specifically mentioned us by our name, and that's mainly because of the fact that we did initially start this as a genocide route before going back into a pacifist route, where normally within that moment he'd just say, "You idiot," rather than mentioning us by our name. Which is rather interesting. Nonetheless, yeah, Flowey straight up crashed the game, so I'm going to need a moment to open it back up here and to set up the streaming to Jedi again. So give me a moment to start things back up. Okay, it's back up on Steam. Now to stream it on... Oh dear, one day they all disappeared without a trace. What? Alright, hang on, let me hurry up and get the screen back up for you, buddy.
Okay.
This is probably...
Yeah.
Wait, what, the game? Anyway... Yeah, this is quite the long... I remember back in my initial Let's Play of this, with you, buddy, that... I remember, because I was using the built-in recording feature, that you can use on a game, since, the recording regularly stops, would stop whenever a game would close. Since the game crashed, the recording had to stop. So in order for me to get back into making it one video again, I think I had to like use Windows Movie Maker to like piece together the different recordings to when I got to this part. And I'm quite disappointed I can't show the entire window here because getting to see like the moment where you open the game back up and just see how messed up it is, like. Because not only was there that whole they disappeared without a trace moment, but the Undertale window name up here in the corner there, you know, the window name, straight up changes from being called Undertale to being scrambled all over the place until it's just called Flowey Tale now. Which has gotta be just one of the most amazing mess with you moments. It's one of those things where, while this game has been ported to many consoles at this point, I still feel like the Steam version of this game is the definitive experience, because a lot of these game crashing events, it's kind of only possible to do on a PC. So yeah, anyway. There is no option to restart. If you try hitting the restart button, it just goes to the continue button. But yeah, now we're going into a different save file here. Flowey, level 9,999, has been playing for an unlimited amount of time. Is called My World. That just...
Let's see what he's
I sort of feel like those numbers on how long he's been playing is not wrong, considering the fact that Flowey is like a character that's been, you know, permanently playing this game and stuff. Flowey's been here for probably much longer than we realize. And I feel like those numbers definitely incentivize how long Flowey's been here. Anyway, when we go back into the game, there initially turns out to be nothing here. except a single save point. Must mean there's a battle up ahead, right? Where we take on Flower or something. Interestingly enough, it's actually this that triggers the fight. Like, if you actually go up ahead here, there's literally nothing here, so the only way to continue here is to get the save point. In which, there's our save file, and file erased.
File blowing again.
Howdy. It's me, Flowey. Flowey the Flower. I owe you a huge thanks. You really did a number on that old fool. Without you, I never could have gotten past him. But now, with your help, he's dead. And I've got the human souls. Boy, I've been empty for so long. It feels great to have a soul inside me again. I can feel them wriggling. Aw, you're feeling left out, aren't you? Well, that's just perfect. After all, I only have 6 souls. I still need 1 more. Before I become God. And then, with my newfound powers, monsters, humans, everyone, I'll show them all the real meaning of this world. Oh, and forget about escaping to your old save file. An interesting detail here is that if you made it all the way up to this point without ever saving your progress once, like all the way from the start of the game to this point without saving your progress, they'll actually mention, oh, if only you had a save file to escape you to. Too bad you never saved your progress at all. Another neat little detail there. It's gone forever. But don't worry, your old friend Flowey has worked out a replacement for you. I'll save over your own death, so you can watch me tear you to bloody pieces, over and over and over. What? Do you really think you can stop me? You really are an idiot.
Is this? No, not this again.
Yep, it's this.
Oh my god.
At least this time, I have the audio properly adjusted so you can hear my voice during all of this. Okay. Alright, first move. Flamethrowers? Where'd you get flamethrowers? I'm basically trying to repeat everything I remember saying from this moment. Although that's the only line I remember saying is the part difficult to hear. Flamethrowers? Where'd you get flamethrowers?
You always went through a whole thing with
Oh, man. Anyway.
Warning.
Yep, after going through enough attacks there, eventually get a warning sign that takes you to these, like... I'm not sure what these are, like... They're like attacks the souls themselves unleash. You get the act option here, you called for help, which... Be sure to get it while you can, because it is possible to miss it and, end up not being able to call for help, and then you eventually go back to the Photoshop stuff. Okay, he's got the fly trap attack, and then there's this attack where they straight up unleash Flowey nukes. Oh geez, I'm getting hit a lot here. I gotta pay attention. Haha, you're not shooting me down there. Alright, next we got, so first we had the Patience Soul, now we got the Bravery Soul. I specifically know what...
Today.
What?
I was listening to the soundtrack earlier today.
Oh, you were? I mean, it's a great soundtrack. You know, the actual name for this soundtrack, I believe, is specifically called Your Best Nightmare. And it definitely is. Yeah, like, it's scary, but in a way that it's cool. That's basically what it is. Oh yeah, this is where the fight really starts to get interesting, where it starts to, like... tries to, like, trick you into going the other direction, and then saving your progress to, like, you know... and then loading it in a position where you're... like that! Where it, like, tricks you into going the other way, and then reloads in the middle of an attack where you should be going the other way. It... really good trolling there. Yep, the ballet shoes. In case you haven't noticed, something that I think most people will catch on with, all of the weapons that Flowey is using here on us are basically the weapons that the previous humans used that we occasionally found throughout our adventure. Just barely not at full health. That's okay. I just barely failed to escape the flames there. Okay, I walked right into that. I missed the fight option. That's another neat little detail in this fight, is that, like, unlike in Asgore, where you're, like, reluctant to fight him, here, like, you just on pure instinct, the moment you see the fight option, you're likely to immediately hit it. Which is just another neat little detail, that it just goes to show it, like, it's so much easier to hate Flowey, especially in at this point in the game. Alright, there's the act option, you called for help. Alright, I have a decent amount of my health back. Yeah, figured you'd do that attack. Okay, up next, we got the Kindness Soul up next. There we go. You called for help. I wonder if I could just go up here and just keep getting... Oh, yeah, I could just go up here. Oh. Oh, this attack. This is an attack that Flowey could unleash all the way as far back as the start of the fight. Never did until now. Then, yeah, there's this freaky attack. Okay. Ah. I forgot what I was gonna say. There, we got the Justice Soul. Which, yeah. Which, wielded the, empty gun. Though I guess back when, this human used this gun, that was probably back when, you know, there was still ammo for the gun. Judging from the fact that it's firing actual bullets. Then it fires flowers, which, interestingly enough, you can easily just stick to the barrel here, and it's easy to get some flowers from that. And then, yep, we've called for help from every soul now, so now we've convinced the souls to side with us, in which it lends us their power.
The healing.
Let's go. Flowey's defense dropped to 0. Let's go. Now our attacks are dealing damage that go into the hundreds digit. Oh jeez, I'm getting hit a lot here. I gotta pay attention. Sorry, I can't hear you right now, Jedi. I'm filled with too much determination. That's what's going on here. Oh, okay, that was a bit of an unfair hit there, but okay. Always get hit by something. Oh, I missed the healing item! No! How close am I to beating him? I'm getting close, but not quite there yet. Give me that healing. He's down!
He's down.
No! No! This can't be happening! You! You idiots. He had saved file 3 all the way back at the start of the fight, and only now it's loaded in. So we basically restarted the entire fight, undoing all our hard work there. It's left unknown what file 1 is, because like we've seen him use like file 2 in like some phases of the fight to like trick us into going in specific directions. But here, yeah, it's like it specifically does that. And yeah, he saves file 6 here and yeah, loads it whenever you just go right into the bullets. Can't you really think you, could you stop that? A funny little neat detail if you keep running into the bullets on this part. Anyway, you're hopeless. Hopeless and alone. Golly, that's right. Your worthless friends can't save you now. Call for help, I dare you. Cry into the darkness. Mommy, Daddy, somebody help. See what good it does you.
Well,
He offers up the act option. You call for help. But nobody came. One of the most iconic lines from this game. Boy, what a shame. Nobody else is gonna get to see you die. No, you can't fit through that. What? How did you... Well, I'll just... Oh, he couldn't reload the save file. Where are my powers? The souls? What are they doing? No, no! You can't do that! You're supposed to obey me! Stop it! Stop!
Got him.
Now, we've got a withered flower in front of us. We have the chance to finally finish him off.
We're not gonna do, are we?
No, we're gonna do exactly what we did in our initial Let's Play, sparing the one thing we did choose to spare, even though we killed basically everyone else, even choosing to kill the king. But of course, this was like one of the small number of monsters we've actually chose to spare. What are you doing? Do you really think I've learned anything from this? No. sparing me won't change anything. Killing me is the only way to end this. If you let me live, I'll come back. I'll kill you. I'll kill everyone. I'll kill everyone you love.
Okay.
Why? Why are you being so nice to me? I can't understand. I can't understand. I just can't understand. Oh, wrong button. We ran away. Also, I wasn't paying much attention, but the window name went back to Undertale now. We are now at what I believe is the other side of the barrier. With that, there's the exit. We have successfully escaped the underground.
Yeah! Undertale. Like Toby Fox. I'll do this part.
Design Timmy Chang, a well-known artist specifically because of this game.
Did it, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, nice. Good job, good job. Good job, brother.
Yep, that was great. A bit of a special thanks. Is it just me or do these credits seem a bit longer than I remember them? I mean, I know this game has had many ports, but I wonder if they maybe, like, had some updates to where they've changed the credits. I don't know. Hey, is anyone there? Well, just calling to say, you made a snowman really happy. Depending on certain actions here, depends on what Sans says in this part before he gets to, like, the real, where are they now kind of scenario where, depending on, like, if you don't have the snowman piece or anything, I think he says, oh, no one's around, I'll just leave a message. But, yeah, sometimes he'll say something like this where, if you escape with the snowman piece, he'll say that you made a snowman really happy. One thing that can also overlap that, though, is if you manage to successfully escape the underground while still having, like, your starter gear equipped, specifically, I think, the bandage that you start with as your defense item that you have equipped at the start of the game. So, yeah. Anyway. Guess I should say something else, too. So, it's been a while. The Queen returned, and is now ruling over the underground. She's instated a new policy. All the humans who fall down here will be treated not as enemies, but as friends. It's probably for the best anyway. The human souls the king gathered seem to have disappeared. So, that plan ain't happening anytime soon. But even though people are heartbroken over the king, and things are looking grim for our freedom, the Queen's trying her best not to let us give up hope. So, hey, if we're not giving up down here, don't give up wherever you are, okay? Who knows how long it will take. But we will get out of here. Sans, who are you talking to? Oh, nobody. What? Nobody? Can I talk to them too? Here, knock yourself out. Hey, wait a second. I recognize this number. Attention, human. I, the Great Papyrus, am now captain of the Royal Guard. It's everything I've ever dreamed of, except instead of fighting, we just water flowers. So that's ever so slightly different. And we're helping Dr. Alphys with her research. She's gonna find a way for us to get out of here. Undyne is helping her too. Though, to be honest, her methods of helping seems kind of explosion-inducing. But I think Alphys likes having her around. Uh-oh. Hey, what are you up to, punk? Yeah. Please don't nookie the phone. Hey, who's in charge here? Me? Oh yeah, that's right. I quit my job as leader of the Royal Guard. Actually, since we won't be fighting anymore, the Royal Guard totally disbanded. There's only one member now. But he's extremely good. Yeah, he is. Come here. Please don't nookie the skeleton. First nookieing the phone, now the skeleton. Anyways, I'm now working as Alfie's lab assistant. We're gonna find a way out of this dump once and for all. Oh, yeah. And I'm a gym teacher at the Queen's new school. Did you know I can bench press 7 children? Awesome, right? Hey, I'm sorry about what happened with Asgore. You were doing what you had to. It's not your fault he... darn it. I miss the big guy. Come on, Undyne. Snap out of it. I guess I'll tell you how Alphys is doing. Well, she's the same as ever. Maybe a little more reclusive than normal. Seems like something's really bothering her. But she can get through it. I'm there supporting her. That's what friends are for, right? Hey, wherever you are, I hope it's better than here. It took a lot of sacrifice for you to get there. So, wherever you are, you have to try to be happy, okay? For our sakes. We'll feel better knowing our trouble was worth it. We're all with you. Everyone is. Even the Queen. Sorry about that. Hey, wait a second. Toriel, do you wanna... she said she's busy. But if she knew who we were talking to, we won't get the phone back for at least a few hours. We have the mercy to spare you from her. But call back anytime, okay? She'd love to talk. Oh, whoops. This thing is almost out of batteries. So, hate to cut this short, but... be seeing you, okay, buddy? Bye-bye for now! See ya, punk.
That's it, guys.
Great ending that... Yeah, he is heavily affected but by not only who you kill and who you spare, but also who you, like, take the time to befriend in, like, the dates and stuff. Why, Dan? Why? Why? Wait, we're on our way to real victory. Oh, yeah. So this particular conversation with Flowey only happens if you specifically started with a genocide route and then went into a more pacifist-focused route or neutral run of the game. Which, I mean, who knows? Maybe it's also this conversation if you took out Mettaton Neo without killing every single monster in Hotland. That's also a possibility for this conversation. I don't know, though, since I've never gone for that. Anyway, we're on our way to a real victory. On our way to making up for last time. Why'd you have to screw it up? Is this revenge? Making me watch you act so pure and happy while I... No, I know what you're doing. You just want to see what it's all like before we tear it away from them. Genius, Dan. Well, I'll let you mess around. I know you'll come back eventually. And when that time comes, Dan, I'll be waiting for you. Like that, we finished the game. We're back at the main menu. So yeah, that's one of many neutral endings you can get. There is a large multitude of neutral endings you can get in this game. Of course, we're not done yet, because we want that true pacifist ending. Now that we've gotten at least one neutral ending, an interesting thing, I remember when I first played this game with Elizabeth, I remember her specifically saying that you have to get at least a neutral ending first before you can go for both genocide and pacifist, when it is only just for the pacifist route that you have to get at least one neutral ending for. And regularly on that, Flowey would like present the opportunity for like a better ending and stuff, but here because of the fact that we started with a genocide route, Flowey's still incentivizing that, like, he knows that he believes we're eventually going to go for the genocide ending. Which we're not, since I know what happens, and I would prefer not to go for the genocide ending. But yeah, now that we've gotten at least one neutral ending, and we've befriended Undyne, taking the time to return back from the core, we get a new phone call. Hey, this is Undyne. Shut up, Papyrus, this was your idea. If you, like, restarted the game to do a second playthrough to, you know, not kill anyone, I believe it's possible to also get this conversation, you know, like, after becoming friends with Undyne and stuff. Like, it's possible to go straight to this point after defeating Mettaton, rather than, like, if you were to regularly go straight for the king. That's another neat little detail. Human, you have something to deliver for me. Please? I'm at Snowden in front of Papyrus's. See ya, punk. So Undyne has something interesting to talk about with us. Let's go see what that is. So now, returning back to the underground, Undyne has an objective for us. So, we'll work our way back to Snowden here and see what it is that she wants. Yep, come on. Tra-la-la, care for a ride? Yes, I'd like a ride in the boat. We want to go to Snowden. We're off. Tra-la-la, you can never have too many hot dogs. Sadly, that's not true. Oh, you're saying there is such a thing? Oh yeah, I guess it's joking about the fact that there's a limit about the amount of hot dogs you can have on your head at once. Come again sometime. Tra-la-la. Alright, what do you got for us, Undyne? Oh yeah, I suppose while you're here, I could once again, show you, since you didn't get to see it, show you what was in Sans' room and, the secret back room, Jedi? Because you never got to see that since you had to go to bed. So, this is what the inside of Sans' room looks like. There appears to be a self-sustaining tornado made of trash here. So, initially when you first entered this room, it would be in the dark, and, like, you'd walk forward. So, you'd basically be constantly walking on a treadmill. And there'd be this note saying, "This treadmill, there's a message attacks. The truth is that you got owned, nerd." Which is absolutely a hilarious joke by Sans. Sans' dirty sock piles, get scandalous. Over here, it's an uncovered pillow. It's a worn mattress. The sheets are bunched up in a weird, creasy ball. We got it's a thank you letter. It's addressed to Santa. And then we got a lamp here. It's a lamp. Turn it on.
Yeah.
There's no light bulb. A flashlight is stuck in the bulb socket. Turn it on.
Yes.
The flashlight is out of batteries. Over here. Claws and trombones are shoved in haphazardly. I believe this door is where you would find another key. Which would gain you access to a secret back door into the house. Where, going in, you can enter this secret back room. Where we can find a lot of the more interesting stuff where we're left wondering, what exactly is Sans hiding back here? Here we have, there's a photo album inside the drawer. There are photos of Sans with a lot of people you don't recognize. He looks happy. Interestingly enough, this drawer, sometimes in some playthroughs, there's the chance there'll be like rather than looking at the pictures, there'll be a side note within the album saying, "Don't forget." Neat little detail there. Anyway, over here, you look in the drawer, there's some kind of badge. And here, blueprints, you can't read the symbols they're written in, or maybe it was just the handwriting. Looks like they relate to some kind of strange machine. Over here, there's a strange machine behind the curtain. It seems to be broken. This is like where a lot of mystery behind Sans' character comes from. In that, like, up to this day, we still have no idea who Sans initially was before becoming what he is now, which is an absolute lazy bones. Anyway, how's it going, Papyrus? It seems Undyne has something for you. She's the person, not me. Hey, I have something to give you. But you're carrying way too much. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we're done fighting Asgore for now, so we can put away our current healing items with some other items we can have. Let's see, what do I want to put in for now? I suppose I can keep those out, and, I know we'll want the hot hush puppy eventually. We can put away all our hot dogs and the hot cat. Actually, why not? Let's keep these particular healing items in. They're good healing items. And I guess we'll keep in a hot cat and a hot dog. We just need enough space for one. So I have a favor to ask you. I need you to deliver this letter to Dr. Alfie's. Huh? Why don't I do it myself? Well, it's kind of personal, but we're friends, so I'll tell you. Hotland sucks. I don't want to have to go over there. So here you go. You got the Undyne's letter. Oh, and if you read it, I'll kill you. Thanks so much. You're the best. I wonder what she says. So, what are you waiting for? The sooner you get it over with, the better. Okay, she doesn't say anything else after that. I don't think I ever took the time to actually read the letter. I mean, I suppose I can look into info on it. Undyne's letter, unique letter written for Dr. Alfie's. I am like, since I have never actually taken the time to read the letter, I'm partially like tempted to want to know what happens if you actually read it. If it's even possible to read it. I mean, I definitely won't do it since I have some decency, but I'm certain there has to be some footage out there somewhere of someone who has actually taken the time to open up the letter. Because I remember there was like something similar in like, I think Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year-Old Door, where I think like you're fetching a ghost's diary or something, and he tells you not to read the diary, and if you do read it, like, I think if you actually do read it, you'll get an instant game over for reading it. Which is, quite interesting. Come again sometime, tra-la-la. Alright, we now have a very important letter addressed to Dr. Alfie's. Let's see what Alfie says. The door has no mail slot. Oh yeah, an interesting detail here. Initially, if you would come back here, after beating Metaton, Alphys would leave her door locked, preventing you from accessing specific parts of Hotland, as well as not being able to see her again. A neat little detail there. Anyway, what do you think, Jedi? Shall we slide the letter under the door to, get Alphys' attention? Alright, let's do it.
Yeah.
You slide the letter under the door and give it a knock. Oh no, is it another letter? I don't want to open it. Can't I just slide it back out? No, I can't keep doing this. I'll read this one. It's kind of strongly, isn't it? Wait a second. I have no idea what this sound effect is about. Hey, if this is a joke, it's... Oh my gosh. Did you write this letter? It wasn't signed, so I had no idea who could have... Oh my gosh. Oh no. That's adorable. I had no idea you, wrote that way. It's surprising, too. After all the gross stuff I did, I don't really deserve to be forgiven. Much less, this. And so passionately, too. You know what? Okay, I'll do it. It's the least I can do to make it up to you. Yeah, let's go on a date. Dating start. Alphys, where are you? Sorry, I'm still getting dressed. Okay. I hope you at least bothered to close the door there. How do I look? My friend helped me pick out this dress. She's got a great sense of... Anyway, let's do this thing. Alright, dating start. Hey, wait. Actually, we still can't start the date yet. Okay, dating stopped. Alright. I've got to give you items to raise your affection statistic first. That'll increase the chance of a successful outcome to the date, right? Anyway, don't worry, I'm prepared. I've been stockpiling gifts in anticipation for a date like this. First, I've got some metal armor polish. Maybe it can... maybe that's why Undyne's armor had so little defense. It's because it didn't have any polish on it. That's probably why... Hey, Sans Undertale, a real one. Well, over on Twitch, welcome to the stream. I also brought some waterproof cream for your scales. Your, scales. Well, how about this magical spear repair kit that I, Hey, let's forget about the items. Let's just start the date. It's pretty obvious who those gifts are for. Yeah, let's, date. Alright, let's let the dating begin. Now, if I remember how Papyrus did this, we have plenty of experience dating. So, I'm certain, Alphys, you should be able to do quite well in this. Yeah, you did the right first move in wearing clothes. So that's the first right move. So does your clothes have a secret power similar to Papyrus's, Alphys, maybe? Do you like anime? I'll show you a respond.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, say. Sure, go ahead. We're gonna say yes. Hey, me too. Hey, let's go somewhere. Where's a good place to go on a date? I've got it. Let's go to the garbage dump. Oh, yes. Don't forget, guys, it's good garbage, so, this, isn't an awkward place to go to on a date, I guess. I just like the details in the background here. Like, we got... I'm not sure if those are, like, spears or something, like, similar to Undyne's energy spears. And, like, I like how we can see Toby in the background. Here we are. And here we are. Making a lot of video game references today. First we got Sans Undertale referencing Deltarune, and now making a Kirby in the Forgotten Land reference. This is where Undyne and I come all the time. We find all sorts of great stuff here. Yeah, she's really, Oh no. That's her over there. I can't let her see me on a date with you. Why? Because, well... Oh no, here she comes. Hey, there you are. I, realized if you deliver that thing, it might be a bad idea. So, I'm gonna do it. Give it to me. Huh? You don't have it? Yeah. Have you at least seen her? Considering the fact that Alphys does not want to be seen, this is one of those instances where I feel like lying here is okay. Because, there are instances where lies are okay. I mean, yeah, the truth does always hurt and stuff, and I know all the whole meaning behind all this, but at the same time, Alphys clearly doesn't want to be seen by Undyne at the moment. And so we should respect that and make the move to lie here. No? But she wasn't at home. Where the heck could she be? Oh my gosh. Well, I guess it's obvious, huh? I really like her. I mean, more than I like other people. I'm sorry. I just figured, you know, it'd be fun to go on like a cute kind of pretend date with you to make you feel better. Well, it sounds even worse when I put it like that. I'm sorry, I messed up again. Undyne's the person I really want to go on a date with. But I mean, she's way out of my league. I would think with the conversation we just had with Undyne, that, with the conversation we just had, that she would have, pieced together that the letter was for her and that Undyne, of her own will, specifically wanted to go out on a date with Alphys. I feel like she should have pieced that together real easily with the fact that she was, like, within range of our conversation there. Welcome back, Jedi. Not that you aren't, cool, but Undyne, she's so confident and strong and funny. And I'm just a nobody. A fraud. I'm the royal scientist, but all I've ever done is hurt people. I've told her so many lies. She thinks I'm a lot cooler than I actually am. If she gets close to me, she'll find out the truth about me. What should I do? Tell her the truth. The truth? But if I tell her that, she'll hate me. Isn't it better this way? To live a lie where both people are happy? Or a truth where neither of us are? They say be yourself, but I don't really like who myself is. I'd rather just be whatever makes people like me. No, you're right. Every day I'm scared. Scared what will happen if people learn the truth on their own. They'll all get hurt because of me. But how can I tell Undyne the truth? I don't have the confidence. I'm going to mess it up. How can I practice? Let's roleplay. Obviously, let's roleplay. I'm gonna go with the left option here. Let's roleplay it. Roleplay? That actually sounds kind of fun. Okay, which one of us will be Undyne? Who do we want to be Undyne? Do we want us to be Undyne or her to be Undyne?
We'll be Undyne.
Okay, we'll be Undyne for this role-playing. Okay. Oh, alright. Obviously. Ahem. Hi, Undyne. How are you doing today? Okay. What?
You're cute.
Okay, wait, which option do you want to go with?
Good.
Okay, you're cute. Just the way they type it with some letters capitalized. I love Toby's sense of humor, man. Thanks. You say that to me a lot, and I never know what to say. But I know you just mean it, platonically, because we're just friends. So I'd like to, talk to you about something. These options. What?
I don't know.
That's fine. Oh boy, we got another bot in the chat. Well, actually, that's the first bot we had today. Definitely not as insane as the Hollow Knight streams, but man, to know that we're still getting bots in the chat. Alright, as you were saying, Jedi?
I don't know what that.
I can't... I'm not sure if I have to, like, if there's a way I can turn down the game volume, or if there's a way I can turn you up somehow on here. But I definitely noticed... No, user volume is maxed on my end. Not sure if there's a way you can, like, boost up the mic volume or something on your end.
The volume's all the way up.
Okay, anyway, which option are you going, left or right?
Did you guess this one?
Okay, we'll go with that one. What? Undyne would never, I kiss her back softly. I look gently into her eyes. I start hollering, Undyne, I love you. Oh jeez, that... Not exactly sure if that's a good move, Alphys. Undyne, kiss me again, Undyne. Ooh. Okay. Whoops. Well, what did you just say? Undyne, I was just... Hey, whoa, wait a second. Your outfit's really cute. What's the occasion? Wait a second. Are you two... on a date? Yes, I mean... no. I mean, we were, but... I mean, actually, we were only romantically role-playing as you... What? I mean... Undyne, I've been lying to you. What? About what? About, well, everything. I told you that seaweed was like, I just really used it to make ice cream. Those human history books I kept reading, they were just dorky comic books. And history movies, those are just, anime. They aren't real. And that time I told you I was busy able to work on the phone, I was just eating frozen yogurt in my pajamas that time at Alphys. Okay, I just wanted to impress you. I just wanted you to think I was smart and cool. That I wasn't some nerdy loser. Alphys. Undyne, I really think you need, okay? Alphys. Shh. Just a basketball hoop out of nowhere. Alphys! I think you're neat too, I guess. But you've gotta realize, most of what you said really doesn't matter to me. I don't care if you're watching kid cartoons or reading history books. To me, all of that stuff is just nerdy crap. What I like about you is that you're passionate, you're analytical. It doesn't matter what it is, you care about it. 100% at maximum power. So, you don't have to lie to me. I don't want you to have to lie to anyone anymore. Alphys, I want to help you become happy with who you are. And I know just the training you need to do that. Undyne, you're gonna train me? What? Me? Just the way he slowly emerges. Nah, I'm gonna get Papyrus to do it. It's just Alphys' disappointment in that moment, like, thinking she was about to get some training from her crush, and the next thing she knows, no, Papyrus, get those bones shaking! It's time to jog 100 laps, hooting about how great we are. Ready? I'm about to start the timer. Dyne, I'll do my best. Oh my gosh, she was kidding, right? Those cartoons, those comics, those are all still real, right? Anime's real, right?
Yes.
We tell it, okay. We're gonna say yes here? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Ha ha ha! I knew it! Gigantic swords, magical princesses, here I come! Thanks for taking care of Alphys. I didn't get to say what I wanted to, but, things seem like they're going to get better for her. Well, I gotta catch up with them. Later. That was such a great moment. I wonder what happens if I, call, Papyrus and Undyne right here. Those flat... Okay, it's mostly the same conversation. Even though we just finished the date. Maybe it'll change in the next room up, who knows. Maybe here. Okay, no, alright. Still... nothing new, okay. Standing there into the abyss, she looked pretty, contemplative. So I asked her what she thought the abyss led to. She looked up at me, shocked, looked right in the face. But I'm scared, sucks, that kind of stuff. Then she kept explaining all their different theories. She went on for hours. Okay, this conversation is much longer than I expected. Alright, so we're now finished with the date. I got all the astronaut foods I could get from this, right? Yeah, the cooler's empty. Howdy! If it isn't my good friend who trusts me. This is Papyrus, your also mutual friend. Alphys and I finished our training early. Very early. So I sent her home. Very home. Now, I feel strongly, and for no apparent reason, you should also go there, to her lab house. I have only good feelings about this. Goodbye.
Okay.
It is very obvious with the fact that he says, like, howdy and stuff, that he's clearly, I think, like, being, I think, like, told by Flowey or something to say that. At this time, we don't have much gold. There is something I'd like to get my hands on, so I am gonna take a moment to stop over by Temmie Village to sell a couple of items, because there is a couple of things that I want to get coming up, so I'd like to, yeah, do some stuff. Just sell a few items while I still can. Since a lot of the equipment items in our inventory we have no reason to keep at this point in the game. So yeah, I'll just take a moment here to go through here, And put a few things away within the moment. Burnt Pan, Old Tutu, Cowboy Hat, Worn Dagger, and a Heart Locket. Those are all items we don't need anymore, so I'm gonna take the time to sell all of that. Okay, we want Burnt Pan, the Worn Dagger, the Locket, the Cowboy Hat, and the Old Tutu. There we go. Obviously still not enough for the Temi armor, but I got what I wanted to from that. I just wanted to stock up on a bit of cash. Haven't used the dog residue at all. I mean, I've had no reason to, but it's, I guess, a fairly neat item. Actually, let's put a couple items away here, because there is a specific item I'm wanting to get moving forward. So, we'll get...
How much of the game do we have left to go?
There's only one last area left to explore, and then we'll face the Pacifist Route final boss.
I think I remember who that is.
Yeah. So we're very much nearing the end of the game at this point. Alright, tra-la-la, care for a ride in the boat. Where would we go today? We want to head to Hot Land, to Alphys' lab. Tra-la-la, the waters are wild today. That's bad luck. Hey, the Dark Boy 8910. Welcome to the stream over on Twitch. Come again sometime. Tra-la-la. We're getting close to finishing up our pacifist route of Undertale. We just finished our date with Alphys. And before we take the time to explore her lab, most people usually go straight into, entering the lab and exploring the note here, which I'll gladly read off the note here. It's a note from Alphys. Read it. Wait, Jedi, you still there?
I'll be right back, buddy.
Okay. Alright, Jedi will be back soon. We got a letter here saying, it's hard to read because of the handwriting, but you try your best. Hey, thanks for your help back there. You guys, your support really means a lot to me. But as difficult as it is to say this, you guys alone can't magically make my own problems go away. I want to be a better person. I don't want to be afraid anymore. And for that to happen, I have to be able to face my own mistakes. I'm going to start doing that now. I want to be clear. This isn't anyone else's problem but mine. But if you don't ever hear from me again, if you want to know the truth, enter the door to the north of this note. You all at least deserve to know what I did. That's all she wrote. Nice that, even if she does end up chickening out again, she does at least leave, a backup plan, so at least, she's able to get the truth out in some way or form. We're not gonna go in there yet, though. Because there is one last thing left to do. Similar to when we befriend, all the monsters in every area. I don't see a lot of people ever take the time to do this. You can take the time to re-explore Hotland before going into the True Lab and meet all the monsters you encountered throughout Hotland. Oh, when you hug me, I feel so spicy. Okay, so spicy. Yeah, so we'll be taking one last little adventure through Hotland before we enter the True Lab. Because, yeah, it is possible to find all the monsters we encountered throughout Hotland. Similar to the previous areas, like over here we can find Pyro. Ha 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 ha, secret. I've done up a trouble. I set the lava on fire. No one will ever know. It's the perfect crime. The lava's so spicy now. And then continuing up forward. I turned off the lasers in this room already, so we don't have to navigate this room again. I mean, I could try if I wanted to. Then, let's see what we got over here. I think these are the same guys. Let's see. Hey, business dude. One of what can easily be the strongest undercards character, unless he gets silenced. The way to work is blocked. So I had to... Oh, these guys say the same thing. Okay, well, I was hoping that these guys at least had something different to say, but nope, it's still the same thing. I'm sure they'll say something else later. I'm going in here. Look at Metaton's cooking show. So that looks pretty modern. Still mostly the same items there. I know there's other monsters than that. Let's keep adventuring through Hotland for a while longer, because that is only the beginning of what there is to find around here. So I think next we want right or two. Alright, you back yet, Jedi? Oh yeah, here. This guy... I love hot dogs, but the hot dog guy left, even though all of his stuff is still here. Guess he's just too lazy to clean it away. Oh, man.
I'm here, buddy.
This game's... Okay, welcome back, Jedi. So, before we enter the True Lab, which hides the terrible secret Alphys has been hiding from everyone, I've been taking the time to re-explore Hotland to show that, by taking the time to, you know, date with Alphys, now, you're able to re-explore Hotland and, talk to the monsters you've faced throughout the place as regular NPCs. Like, over here we have, Sunder Plane. Hey, watch where you stand, jerk. Though, I guess if there's nowhere else, you can stand closer. Standing so spicy. Oh geez, I didn't mean to pause in the middle of the treadmill. Oh yeah, this puzzle. Easiest puzzle in the world, boys. Okay, we have the bad opinion zone. Was that the only monster on this floor that is now an end? Oh no, there's Pyro up over here. Ha 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 ha. You wanna hang out? Ha 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 ha. Sorry, I'm all tied up. Psych owned. No one wants to be my friend. I'm too spicy to have any friends.
We're all things more spicy.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, it's a spicy location, so you gotta have a spicy dialogue. Oh, I just noticed the big bomb is not in this room now, when it previously was. I mean, the, what?
Yeah, when Metaton was trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I definitely...
Well, technically, as we learned, Metaton was not trying to kill us, but was mostly just tormenting us as of Alphys' instructions, as we had learned when we encountered him in the core.
Okay.
Alright, and then next floor up in Hotland. We're going up to left floor 3. Does this guy say anything different? I ended up by... Okay, no, he says the same thing. I don't think there's anything new along these other areas. Well, just to be sure, I'll check the lower area since there's regularly no monsters down here. So, to be sure to check, I'll take a moment to skim this area. Oh no! Tsundere Plane is over here. Hey, why do you keep following me, jerk? You're walking in the opposite direction? Hey, you think you're too good for me, huh? Not spicy enough for you, huh? Once again, we take a moment to stop to smell the flowers. There we go. I think there is one more location in Hotland where we can find an NPC we can interact with. Oh yeah, that's right. Returning to the spider area, I believe it's possible to talk to Muffet regularly as well. There you are, dearie. You are always welcome in my parlor. Just stay on your best behavior. Hee.
So nice.
Okay, I already talked to this guy already, the guy who was fascinated by the dress Mettaton was wearing in this stage performance. We've already talked to those guys. Okay, so I think the last guy was down here where the color tile maze was at. And then I do believe the monsters in the core were also able to interact with as regular NPCs at this time. Yep, one last Vulcan. Oh, when you encourage me, I feel so nicey. Alright, so that's...
the great tile maze.
Yep. It's a shame it took me multiple tries, but I took the time to try and beat it, because I wanted to show it on stream, that it is possible to beat that. So yeah, there's also now the monsters we face in the core we can now interact with. I'll show this off, and then we'll go ahead and head into True Lab. So first off, there was this dead end over here, where there's now this guy. As a youth, I would sneak out to play by this creepy flaming pit. Since the core is always rearranging, it was like a game trying to find it. Now it's my special place. It's nice for cooking s'mores and things like that. Okay, these guys don't have any second lines of dialogue. Alright. So that's, one guy. And then over here, we have this one. We were hired by Mettaton to destroy you, but since you never paid us, we all decided to quit. I mean, good choice. I mean, I know Mettaton was out of batteries, so we kind of wasn't able to pay you, but oh well. No hard feelings. Okay, so at least these guys only have one line of dialogue, unlike the other characters. Unfortunately. What?
What game do you think we should play when we're done with this one?
I'm still having difficulties hearing you. The music of this game is too loud, and I have no way to turn it down, unfortunately.
Can you hear me now, buddy?
A little bit better. I don't think it'll be enough to...
What game are you gonna play next?
I mean, there's still the games I'm in the middle of, like the Spiral Marathon, as well as 80s, and hey, the Ocean Motion. Welcome over on Twitch. We have, I'm pretty sure, Night over here taking a nap. We're taking the time to re-explore Hotland after gaining Alphys to show all the NPCs we can now interact with before entering the True Lab, because man, it's the amount of detail in this game. It's amazing. Are you the... Thank you. Are you the CEO of Twitch? No. I am not the CEO of Twitch. I just say it like that like you're on Twitch, because I'm actually streaming this off Restream, so I can stream off on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. That's why I say it like that. But welcome in. Were there any other... Okay, there's gotta be one here in the Warrior Zone. Right? Yes, there is a guy in here. Why do I look like a black sausage and not a knight or a wizard? Well, everyone has an angle they look best from. Say hi to your YouTube watchers for me. Okay, the Ocean Emotion over on Twitch says hi to everyone on YouTube, everybody. Oh yeah, there's this guy here. The core is made up of interchangeable rooms. Before you came here, the layout was altered so you would get lost and perish. Yes, just for you. Do you feel special?
Yeah.
Kind of. Alright, any other enemies around here in the core? One last thorough checking in this area. Okay, I think that's everyone. So at this time, I think I've shown off all the details that I know about in the game. So at this time, I think the time has come to head down and discover this truth Alphys is talking about.
And then that's it?
Yeah, we'll be on the road then to wrapping up the pacifist route and finishing the game. We'll have done it all. So let's head back to Alphys' lab now that we've explored everything we want to see. I will warn anyone playing this that entering this truth area that we're going to be going into is a point of no return. You'll be 100% in the pacifist route after this point. Strange laboratory in a place like this. You're filled with determination. Let's check it out. What's your kill count? I mean, technically, when I initially started up this remake of our Undertale Let's Play, it was initially a genocide route where I went as far as to kill everyone, and I did go as far as to kill Sans. I did not go as far as to get the genocide ending because I know what happens. So I would prefer to have a sense of character by choosing not to get the genocide ending. Anyway. Murder is more fun. Okay, then, I guess you'll like murder. So, let's check out this elevator and see what Alphys is hiding down here. But only positive murder, not wait. So what's the difference between positive and negative murder exactly? What exactly is the difference there? None of the buttons work. Seems to have lost power. So yeah. Well, we're stuck down here now. Welcome to the True Lab. We're gonna learn what Alphys did. And, what are you, the FBI? I mean, I'm... Okay, I'm just gonna say yes, seeing how I can't come up with a definitive comeback to that. I'm just gonna say yes. Entry number 1. This is it. Time to do what the king asked me to do. I will create the power to free us all. I will unleash the power of the soul. Entry number 2. The barrier is locked by soul power. Unfortunately, this power cannot be recreated artificially. Soul power can only be derived from what was once living. So, to create more, we will have to use what we have now. The souls of monsters. Entry number 3. But extracting a soul from a living monster would require incredible power. Besides being impractical, doing so would instantly destroy the soul's host. And unlike the persistent souls of humans, the souls of most monsters disappear immediately upon death. If only I could make a monster's soul last. Entry number 5. I've done it. Using the blueprints, I've extracted it from the human souls. I believe this is what gives their souls the strength to persist after death. The will to keep living, the resolve to change fate. Nice try, Kappa. Let's call this power determination. This music is just amazing. It perfectly encapsulates this area of complete mystery. As always, we can save progress here. And then, why don't we clear up some space in my inventory for some more useful... Well, I suppose I'll hold on to the Hush Puppy, since that'll be useful later. There is a specific healing item I want to get here. We can buy some chips from this vending machine. The vending machine dispensed some chips. This is why I wanted to sell a few more items before coming down here, so we could get this item. Since it does require gold to get this item from the vending machine, these are Potato Chisps, heals 13 HP, regular old Potato Chisps. Why don't I stock up on a few of these? Since, I would like to hold on to my best healing items for the final boss. How are we doing here? 4... Currently at 6 items. We have enough for 2 more. Alright. So we got some healing items. This is the power room. So this doorway leads to the power room. All the doors are currently locked. Down here, it's a fake plant. We got fake plants. Okay. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. Elevator, lost power. Enter the center door. That's all you could read. These are all fake plants. Okay. Tour laboratory is where we're at. Entry number 6. Asgore asked everyone outside the city for monsters that had fallen down. Their bodies came in today. They're still in comatose, and soon they'll all turn to dust. But what happens if I inject determination into them? If their souls persist after they perish, then freedom might be closer than we all thought. You should have an option to kill Alphys in this front. She's evil. I mean, the question is Alphys truly evil here? That's a question, because, like, in a position with where we are, Asgore was looking for whatever way out he could from having to kill humans. And, in a way, Alphys was, like, trying to find a solution by using the souls of already dead monsters as a means of, like, using that as the power to take out the barrier rather than having to rely off, you know, killing humans. And in a way, both Asgore and Alphys are complicit. I feel like I've heard the word complicit before, but I forget what that word means. Anyway, entry number 9. Things aren't going well. None of the bodies have turned into dust, so I can't get the souls. I told the families that I would give them the dust back for their funerals. People are starting to ask me what's happening. What do I do? Some kind of operating table. It's sticky. Yikes. We got some sticky operating tables here. What do we got over here? You turned on the sink. We got sinks over here. We can just turn on and off the sinks. Okay. Oh. Hi there. Oh, hi. Oh, what is this? Let's see here. Just something called A, B, and C. I guess I'll start as always, checking them. No data available. Really? Okay. Well, that's a bit odd. Jedi, you there? Jedi Wayman Gamer, are you there? Or are you busy right now? I think Jedi Wayman Gamer is busy at the moment, so I'm gonna be on my own here to continue the adventure. A little bit means they are both responsible. Yeah, I mean... In a way, yeah. So we have a few options here. Oh, wait. I wonder what happens if I hit this, but your inventory was... This is an actual inventory item we can get, I think. Except my inventory's full, so I can't get it at this time. I bought too many potato chips. I should have considered this, but nobody can. Because I would have been interested to see what this item does. I guess I'll try stat. Attack 12, defense 21. I suppose I could consume one of my chips, so I can just show off what it does. Because I think this is kind of my only chance of getting this, so... so let's go quickly just consume one of the potato chips. Even though I'm already at full health. But nobody came... Okay. The enemy put a piece of itself in your inventory. We'll check that out after the battle. For now, though, let's, again, focus on the battle here. Nobody came. If we pick up our cell phone, you take out your cell phone, you can hear voices through the receiver. Come join the fun. Nope. Well, now I need potato chips. But nobody came. So we can choose to... Can I properly check them now? Memory. Oh, it's just called Memory Head, okay. It's a real get-together. Whoop, whoop. That was a bit close there, but, good. Okay. So we can either choose to join or refuse. Jedi is still not here, so yeah, but nobody came... Man, that's one of the most used lines in the game, and it's very interesting to think about, like, what exactly the line, but nobody came implies. It's very interesting to think about. Also, I'm very curious as of exactly what monsters the memory heads are, because compared to all the, you know, later on amalgamates, where it's a bit obvious what they are, we have no clear idea exactly what these memory heads are supposed to be, like what monsters make up these memory heads. It's like, again, all the other monsters, it's obvious what they're supposed to be. This one, though, it's not obvious at all. So I'm very confused as to what that's supposed to mean. Anyway, I believe, I'll just say the solution here since Jedi isn't here, but yeah, you're supposed to... Oh, welcome back. So these memory heads... Okay, so we're going up against the memory heads. So they're asking us to join the fun. Do we want to join them, or do we want to refuse them?
It will be nice to join, I guess.
Alright, we're gonna join them then. Just a moment, become one of us. Wait, I didn't exactly get to read that last one. I don't know what that was supposed to say. Nobody came. Okay, so far did nothing. What's our next move, Jedi?
Refuse.
Okay, try refusing. Oh well, come join the fun. I still don't know what that last one's trying to say. There we go. Seems like it doesn't care anymore. Okay, we can spare him now. So yeah, that's one of the... Wait, can't you see all the monsters later on with their families, all the amalgamates? I mean, we are with all of the other monsters in the game, all the other amalgamates, except the memory heads. Like, the memory heads are like the one few monsters, like, we don't see what happens to them, and that's just... It really leaves me very confused exactly. Okay, we got a red key from that amalgamate, though. Wonder what happens if we turn on the sinks again. Does anything change, or... Okay, it's just turning them all on and off. Okay. Let's not waste water. Let's turn them back off. That's wasting water. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. Drain dropped it. That's all you could read. Click. The red key fits perfectly into the slot. There you go. Yeah, I wouldn't see them being humans, though. Like, how could they be human? Because aren't these experiments, like, done on what are supposed to be, what were supposed to be dying monsters? That's what confuses me here, is that, like, you legit don't... Oh, yeah, the, bad memory item. I never got to show that off. So, this is an item called the Bad Memory. Hurts 1 HP, question mark. So, this is an item that damages you. I wonder how much that's worth at Timmy's shop. Maybe once I get, to finishing the pacifist thing, I'll go see what that does. For now, though, let's buy some more chisps. Did I check the description of the chisps already, or did I not? I forget. Pop-Pato chisps heals 13 HP, regular old Pop-Pato chisps. Okay, no. I already checked that out. Power room. Okay, that's where the power room is. We now have one of the keys in their slots. This says entry number 12. Nothing is happening. I don't know what to do. I'll just keep injecting everything with determination. I want this to work. Entry number 13. One of the bodies opened its eyes. Okay, it's an empty dog food bowl. Seems like a comfortable bed. Lie on it? What do you think? You want to lie on the bed, Jedi?
Sure.
Alright. You guys go ahead and do that. I need to go use the bathroom. I will be right back. So, Frisk... No, Dan. Not Frisk. Who's Frisk? We're gonna do that. I am gonna go use the bathroom. I will be right back.
How's everyone doing tonight, guys? How are y'all doing tonight on this wonderful Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning, whatever you guys may be? Okay, I'm gonna get my PJs on. I'll be right back, guys. Both PJs. I'll just do it right here. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. What? It was just my neck. It's hurting all day. No, it's just been hurting all day.
Alright, I'm back.
So you're I'm just changing the
She
pajamas.
probably experimented on some of the dead humans. How is that possible? Because we know that, like, Asgore has this... I mean, the only thing Alphys has done to the humans is, like, extract some determination from their souls to use them on the monsters. And currently, in terms of their corpses, like, they're currently in, like, the coffins in the basement of the palace. We know that. Anyway, glad to see Frisk got a good rest, and absolutely nothing happened while I was gone. Let's see here. Empty dog food bowl. Interesting. And why did I hear a clicking sound effect? It's a bed. Definitely a lot of beds here, as well as a lot of fake plants. Something under the sheets. Check it out. Ooh, yellow key. Okay, so we got a yellow key now. Definitely a lot of beds in this room, though. Okay. Bed. We got a... The clock is broken. Entry number 14. Everyone that had fallen down has woken up. They're all walking around and talking like nothing is wrong. I thought they were goners. Sure are a lot of beds here. Let's head into this room. Why don't we? Lots of golden flowers in this room. Entry number 7. We'll need a vessel to wield the monster souls when the time comes. After all, a monster cannot absorb the souls of other monsters, just as a human cannot absorb a human soul. So then, what about something that's neither human nor monster? Entry number 10. Experiments on the vessel are a failure. It doesn't seem to be any different from the control cases. Whatever. They're a hassle to work with anyway. The seeds just stick to you and won't let go. Whoa. What is this? Let's check. I cannot check what that is. A lot of numbers, though. That's a bit worrying. A lot of overlapping dialogue here. You okay there, buddy? You do not look okay. So we have a lot of options for this weird monster. We can choose to either pick on, mystify, clean, hum, or pray. Pick on? Alright. You pick on that. It seemed effective. I wonder if this was... Okay. Okay, now it's attacking. Don't know what that first attack was supposed to be, but now it's taking the time to properly attack. Anyway, what should our next move be, Jedi?
Mystify. Let's just go.
Alright, just go in order. Mystifying next. You did something mysterious. Blank realizes it has more to learn from this world. Okay, what's this? What is it doing? You see what it... That's a strange attack. Okay, alright, so you just want to go in order?
Yeah.
Alright, so next one is clean. You wash your hands. Nothing happened. Okay. Whoops. And then there's hum. You hum a familiar tune, but no one heard you. Oh, jeez, I kind of got cornered there. Should I consider? No, I think I'm still good. And then there's pray. You kneel and pray for safety. Reaper bird seems to remember something. While someone gets courage. There we go. Now it's, rather than overlapping, now it's multiple speech bubbles, which is a neat detail. I need to heal, so let's consume some chisps. So get it, ribbit, courage. Yes, courage. Great. Reaper bird saves plays. I wonder if I can check him and it says something different now. Reaper bird attack, question mark, defense, question mark. This relentless future finally looks brighter and brighter. Interesting. Nope. Place it. Alright. I'm sparing.
Yep.
0 XP and 0 gold. This one says, there's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. Cold. That's all you could read. We do not have the key for the blue-colored slot yet. We have, I believe, a yellow key, but nothing for it yet. Up in this room, before we go to the left, we have this room. Entry number 11. Now that Metaton's made it big, he never talks to me anymore, except to ask when I'm going to finish his body. But I'm afraid if I finish his body, he won't need me anymore. Then we'll never be friends ever again. Not to mention, every time I try to work on it, I just get really sweaty. Okay. What have we got in here? There's a switch on the wall. Press it? Why not? Oh, hi there. Hey there, pleasure to meet you. It's the Amalgamate. Amalgamate, it's unclear how many dogs this counts as. I mean, I really like how this particular fight, like, I know a lot of people like to put the Amalgamates as at an equal level, but I personally think Indogeny is my favorite, with the fact that, like, it uses ink blots to, like, make it difficult to tell how many dogs there are. Anyway, what's our move, Jedi?
Pet it.
Pet it, okay. Amalgamate is too far away to pet. You just pet the air. Okay, so Amalgamate is too far away. Oh, geez, he's rocketing into me. Smells like a bunch of dogs. So, petting, we were only able to pet the air. There's the option to beckon, play, or ignore. Beckon, alright. You call the Amalgamate. It bounds towards you, flecking a strange liquid from an orifice. I have no idea what these arrows are supposed to be or which character is supposed to represent. I mean, I know some dogs have spears, so maybe they're supposed to be spears, similar to Undyne or something. Amalgamate is hovering close, looking for affection. Alright, next move.
We shall play with it.
Play. Alright. Amalgamate is not excited enough to play with. Okay, so we can't play with him yet. Amalgamate is hovering close, looking for affection. Alright, so it's not excited enough to play yet. It's currently looking for affection. So, what do you think is our next move?
Let's pet him again.
Pet him, alright. You pet the Amalgamate. It convulses rapidly, then calms down. It rests quietly on your lap for a moment. Suddenly, it shoots away and crawls wildly on the walls. Nope, I got hit again there. Well, we saw all of his attacks, so I think now's a good time to show this off. Amalgamate striking the wall with its claws. This is why I chose to hold on to the Hush Puppy, which is the fact that, Maria Flores, welcome to the stream. Sans! The Hush Puppy is like... This particular fight is the main purpose for the Hush Puppy. Since this counts as a dog, the Hush Puppy is capable of undoing like dog magic. So by consuming the Hush Puppy, not only does dog magic is neutralized, so now Endogeny is no longer able to attack us because of the Hush Puppy. Also, now he's called Endogeny. Still being called, it's unclear how many dogs this counts as. It says Endogeny is contented. I'm not sure if that's the effect of the Hush Puppy or what that did. Okay, we'll just spare him then. You won. You earned 0 XP and 0 gold. Yeah. I mean, similar to the dogs back in Snowden, it is possible to also use the stick on Endogeny. Over here, we got this thing, entry number 15. Seems like this research was a dead end. But at least we got a happy ending out of it. I sent the souls back to Asgore, returned the vessel to his garden, and I called all of the families and told them everyone's alive. I'll send everyone back tomorrow. Entry number 16. No, 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 no! That's never a good sign. What do we got in this room? We got something strange going on in this room. What do we got here? Hello? Hello? There's a green key lying in the bathtub. You took it and put it on your keychain. Is that really all there was to that room? It's an empty bathtub. Okay. Moving forward. We got this mysterious machine in here, as well as a save point blocking our path. Let's get that save point doing something. We'll get that out of the way. That was not a save point. That was another amalgamate. Smells like sweet lemons. This is lemon bread. Oh wait. Is there no check option for lemon bread? Okay, you called for help but nobody came. Welcome to my special hell. Ooh, okay. Oh, I just barely fit, but then I accidentally ran right into that tooth. Whoops. Anyway, yeah, there's no option to check lemon bread. Okay. Not sure if that was a gameplay mistake. Okay, wait, what do you want to do?
Call him.
Call him, okay. You called for help, but nobody came. Oh, yikes. Smells like sweet lemons. Okay, that seems to have done nothing. Also, I think Call was the one I accidentally hit last time, so that did nothing. So, okay, we have the option to hum, scream, flex, unhug, or cry.
Flex.
Flex? Alright, we're gonna try flexing. You flex your arm, lemon bread's muscle shakes. Do you think I'm pretty? Okay, this attack again. I don't remember that attack being so simple. I always see a lot of players have trouble with that attack their first time, but okay, that attack's actually more simple than I realized. Okay, so we flexed. That looked like it sort of did something. There's also the option to what?
Flex again. Flex again.
Flex, okay, flex. You flex your arm, nothing else. Okay, nothing else happened that time. Stay here with me. I exited too quickly. Alright, okay. I gotta consume some more chisps. Stay here with me. Okay, this is the difficult attack here! Because sometimes if it's like on the other side or something, it's pretty much impossible to reach. So that can be a difficult attack at times.
No, wait.
Alright, so we... What?
Scream.
Scream? Alright, let's see what that does.
Yeah.
You screamed out, but nobody came. But nobody came. Oh jeez, did I mess up? I messed up the attack. It was such a simple attack pattern that I had locked down, but then it didn't work. You hear the melody of pulsating flesh. Ugh, yikes. Okay, so... nobody came for Scream, so nothing's gonna happen there. We know flexing doesn't do anything, so there's hum, cry, and unhug. Those are options we haven't done yet. What? Hum, okay. You hum a familiar tune. Lemon Bread's body shakes. Stay here with me. Oh! There we go. Okay, so that kinda did something. Alright, try humming again. You hum a familiar tune, nothing else happened. Okay, so once again, that did nothing. I did that too early. Smells like sweet lemons. Okay, so once again, humming does not do anything, so... there's only two options we haven't tried yet, which is... unhug. You let Lemon Bread be. Lemon Bread seems to remember something. I've felt this before. Could this be goodbye? We have the option to spare Lemon Bread now. Alright, let's spare her. Or him. I mean, it's an amalgamation of different kinds of monsters. This is the Determination Extraction Machine. Status currently inactive. Very strange that the Determination Extraction Machine specifically looks like that. No idea what led to that being the design for the extraction machine, but okay. There is also this room to check out over here. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. Under sheets. That's all you can read. Over here, there's another slot here using one of the keys. Yellow key fits perfectly into the slot. Over here, entry number 4. I've been researching humans to see if I can find any info about their souls. I ended up snooping around the castle and found these weird tapes. I don't feel like Asgore's watched them. I don't think he should. There are a bunch of VHSs. It seems like it's mostly cartoons of some kind. They seem to be alphabetized, save for a few stray sicky ones. There are a bunch of VHSs. It seems like it's mostly cartoons of some kind. There's a VHS player with a few tapes picked out beside it. They seem to be labeled in a specific order. Will you watch one? We have a variety of tapes here. Taking the time to review these tapes. Psst, Gory, wake up. What is it, dear? Why do you have that video camera? Shh, I want to get your reaction. But Gory, dearest, what is my favorite vegetable? Carrots, right? No. My favorite vegetable is edamame. Get it? Go back to bed, dear. No, not yet. Now, if I were a dog, what breed of dog would I be? I don't know, honey. What kind of dog would you be? I would be a Pomeranian. You sure are excited to have this child. You know, if you keep making jokes like this, one day you could be a famous momedian. Well, I'm going to bed. Hey, come on, Tori. That one was funny. I know, I'm just teasing you. Good night, dear. Good night, Tony. Oh dear. Perhaps it is too dark in here for the video to come out. Interesting. Okay. Taking the time to watch tape number 2. Okay, Dan, are you ready? Do your creepy face. Ah, Oh, wait, I had the lens cap on. What? You're not gonna do it again? Come on, quit tricking me. That's another one. Choose another tape to watch.
3.
Howdy, Dan. Smile for the camera. Ha! This time I got you. I left the cap on purpose. Now you're smiling for no reason. What? Oh yeah, I remember. When we tried to make butterscotch pie for Dad, right? The recipe asked for cups of butter, but we accidentally put in buttercups instead. Yeah, those flowers got him really sick. I felt so bad. We made Mom really upset. I should have laughed it off like you did. Anyway, where are you going with this, huh? Turn off the camera. Okay. The plot thickens. I don't like this idea, Dan. What? No, I'm not. Big kids don't cry. Yeah, you're right. No, I never doubt you, Dan. Never. Yeah, we'll be strong. We'll free everyone. I'll go get the flowers. Dan, can you hear me? We want you to wake up. Dan, you have to stay determined. You can't give up. You are the future of humans and monsters. Dan, please wake up. I don't like this plan anymore. No, I said I'd never doubt you. 6, right? We just have to get 6, and we'll do it together, right? That's all the tapes there are. What that incentivizes is extremely dark. Like, probably one of the darkest secrets of this game, if you ask me. When you begin to piece together, like, what really went on in those interactions. Yikes. Entry number 19. The families keep calling me to ask when everyone is coming home. What am I supposed to say? I don't even answer the phone anymore. We got a refrigerator here. It's empty. It's a refrigerator. It seems to contain samples of some kind. Entry number 20. Ascor left me 5 messages today. 4 about everyone being angry. One about this cute teacup he found that looks like me. Thanks, Ascor. What's going on here? It's a refrigerator. It's empty. Entry number 21. I spend all my time at the garbage dump now. It's my element. Aww. It's a refrigerator. It seems to contain samples of some kind. And another refrigerator. It's empty. Okay. Oh, that actually wasn't the refrigerator. It's so cold. Amalgamate, attack -12, defense -5. Seems like it's losing itself. Snowy. What was that? That wasn't even an attack. It's so cold it doesn't even fight. Oh, yikes. The way... I have a hard time telling exactly what monsters are supposed to make up this particular amalgamate. We know that it's like, this is clearly Snowdrake's mom. That's the most obvious one, but in terms of the other monsters that make up this particular amalgamate, I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Like, we see what looks like supposed to be like happy faces or something, and There looks like what's some sort of person-like looking being here that we have no idea what that is. Some sort of like, I guess, snowflake themed thing there. And they're all making up what looks like a sadly depressed and cold looking version of Snowdrake is, yeah, rather interesting to see. But yeah, other than Snowdrake's mom, we have no idea what other monsters make up this particular monster. Or this particular amalgamate. Anyway, in terms of our acting options, we can either choose to laugh, heckle, or joke.
No.
You want to joke? Alright. You told a bad pun about snow. Her expression starts to shift. I remember. Is it possible to get hit by... Can I see that again? Hang on. It's so cold. Once again, we have the option either laugh, heckle, or joke. What? Try laughing? Okay. You laugh and keep laughing. It's so funny you can't stop. Tears run down your face. What? You didn't do that. Wait, do it. Hang on. Can I see that again? And I can't see it again. But I think that attack actually healed me despite not being green. Hang on. What's our option gonna be for this turn? Heckle, you said something like, you look horrible, why even... What? We said that? What? You didn't... Okay, thank goodness we didn't actually say that. That would have been... Okay, no, now it's dealing damage to us. Okay, I thought in an earlier attack it looked like it healed us. I could have probably seen that wrong, but that's what it looked like to me.
I saw that too.
What?
Yo.
Okay, another joke. You told a bad pun about snow, her expression changed story. I felt like there was a way to adjust the in-game audio that I could hear you better, Jedi, but unfortunately I can't. Thank you. Okay, no, I'm still taking damage from the attacks. What's our next move?
Laugh.
Laugh. But it's not funny. Okay, maybe I was misreading it or something. It looked for a moment there like one of its attacks healed me. I could be wrong though. So I mean, I was unsure about like the negative stats, but no, its attacks are in fact hurting me. So clearly it's not healing. Oh, I didn't see the above menu. This amalgamate is so sad. Anyway, what's our next move?
Heckle again.
Heckle again. You call this a performance? Okay, let's stop purposefully getting hit by attacks. Okay, next move. Alright, well, laugh, it didn't look like it was getting us anywhere and looked disturbing. Heckle was also kind of a disturbing move we made there, so I'm gonna go with joke. You told a bad pun about snow? She's completely calmed down. You won. Okay, so I think we just had to keep joking there. You found a blue key on the ground. You put it on your keychain. Oh, what am I saying? I've played this game countless times. I know what the solutions are to these. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. Curtain. That's all you could read. Click. The green key fits perfectly into the slot. I think that leaves only one slot we haven't gotten in yet. Let's go do that now. In the meantime, I am not at full health, so let's consume one of my chisps at this time.
I had to get off, clearly.
What?
I have to get off.
You're gonna have to get off soon?
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, if that's the case, we'll probably have to finish the game tomorrow like we planned. I mean, it was worth a shot, but at least we're close enough to the end of the game.
Right.
So yeah, I'll just quick fit this key into the slot, and then we'll check out what's in the generator room next time. Blue key fits perfectly into the slot. What?
5 minutes, I can do 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. Okay. So I suppose then I can at least show what's in the generator room within that remaining time, but yeah, we're gonna have to eventually shut things down after that.
Dang, dude.
Anyway, we've fit all the keys into their slots, so now we can enter the generator room. Alright, I'll try and make this as quick as possible. Seeing how we're running out of time. Alright, here's the generator room. It seems like this controls the elevator's power. Turn it on? Yes.
Of course.
Okay, oh boy, we got more amalgamates. Not sure if these are the same ones or if they're different ones, but we got more amalgamates now. Hey, stop! I got you guys some food, okay? Sorry about that. They get kind of sassy when they don't get fed on time. I think they smelt the potato chips you had today. Interestingly enough, they act like that either way if you purchase the potato chips or not. Anyway, the power went out and I've been trying to turn it back on. It seems like you were one step ahead of me. This was probably just a big inconvenience for you. But I appreciate that you came here to back me up. As I said, I was afraid I might not come back. That's not because of these guys or anything. I was just worried I would be too afraid to tell the truth. That I might run away or do something cowardly. I suppose I owe you an explanation. As you probably know, Asgore asked me to study the nature of souls. During my research, I isolated a power I called determination. I injected it into dying monsters so their souls would last after death. But the experiment failed. You see, unlike humans, monsters' bodies don't have enough physical matter to take those concentrations of determination. Their bodies started to melt and lost what physicality they had. Pretty soon, all the test subjects had melted together into those. Seeing them like this, I knew I couldn't tell their families about it. I couldn't tell anyone about it. No matter how much everyone was asking me, and I was too afraid to do any more work knowing everything I'd done so far had been such a horrible failure. But now I've changed my mind about all of this. I'm going to tell everyone what I've done. It's going to be hard. Being honest, believing in myself. I'm sure there will be times where I'll struggle. I'm sure there will be times where I screw up again. But knowing deep down that I have friends to fall back on, I know it'll be a lot easier to stand on my own. Thank you. Come on, guys. It's time for everyone to go home. Alright, the power's been turned on. So, we've restored power to the elevators. Last couple of entries here that for some reason has smiley faces. Entry number 8. I've chosen a candidate. I haven't told Asgore yet, because I want to surprise him with it. In the center of his garden, there's something special. The first golden flower that grew before all the others. The flower from the outside world. It appeared just before the queen left. I wonder, what happens when something without a soul gains the will to live?
I have a feeling I know what she's talking about.
Entry number 18. The flower's gone. It's a voice you have never heard before. Dan, are you there? It's been a long time, hasn't it? But you've done well. Thanks to you, everything has fallen into place. Dan, see you soon. Alright, elevator starting back up and taking us somewhere. Yeah, Alphys had a way to get all the way up to the king's castle from her own lab. She had an easy access way to get to the king's castle straight from her own lab this whole time. Just, well, again, showing how much she had manipulated us earlier when we first met her, and as well as showing how close he was to the king and stuff. The door's jammed shut with vines. So, yep, we're now, again, still in the middle of the point of no return with the fact that even though we're now back at the king's castle, we can't go back the way we came now. And I think you know whose vines are keeping that door shut. Alright, so now then. A lot of the save points are mysteriously missing here. I hope there's an option to save progress here, because Jedi Women Gamer has to get off for the night, so I'm going to be having to shut this down. We'll finish this tomorrow, because we're just about at the end. Come on, I need a save point. Where's there a save point? I'm getting kind of disturbed by the fact that there's... Okay, here's one. Alright, we'll end it there. Alright, well, glad we at least made some progress tonight, Jedi. And maybe I'll spend the rest of the stream playing some undercards or something.
Alright.
Alright, thanks for coming in, buddy.
Yep, we'll see you tomorrow for the last part of it.
Yeah,
Finale.
and then I can get started with continuing my Spyro Marathon. In the meantime, let's get undercards opened up.
Alright, good night.
Good night, Jedi. Alright, opening up undercards. Has this got it open? Okay, yes it does. Okay, for today's quests, we have a few options here. I can go for some ranked games. Refreshing this. Win 2 games is determination. Not exactly into determination, though. We also have a mid-season quest active with winning a game with 5 HP or less. Why don't we try doing that? Since that might not be a good setup, though, for that. I'm gonna have to think of a good setup here to make sure I don't go with a deck that heals me. So I think maybe my Bravery deck will work with that. Because my objective is to not have that many items capable of healing me if I need to go down the route of making sure I don't, you know, get all my HP back or anything. So let's, since I'm going the Bravery route with this, let's do a regular match for this, since while a lot of my daily quests revolve around ranked matches, this is not a very competitive deck. This was more of an experimental one for a few daily quests, like winning with amalgamates and stuff, since this is an amalgamate-themed deck. So yeah. I looked away for a split second. Why did I do that? And of course, no one's online right now, so I guess maybe I'll go to my recently built Patience deck and take that for a spin. I also have enough to buy a pack at this time. It better not turn out that, like, no one's online right now, because that would be quite... There are not that many players online right now. I mean, there's still a few, but, again, not that many players, and majority of them are playing ranked matches. It's no wonder I haven't been able to get into that many matches at this time. I guess I'll take my recently adjusted Patience deck for a spin. I did kind of like how I initially had this Patience deck set up, but I suppose with what I have now, it'll be something kind of useful. Again, though, it's going to be kind of difficult to win a game with 5 or less HP if I have a deck that's themed towards being able to heal me and such. Alright, at least we got into a match. That is if they're going to start the match. There we go. So I can now take my newly themed deck for a spin. Okay, I just ended my turn there. As always, there's my healing move. Why is the music deactivated? Let's get that music turned on and get some action going. I'll go with the Tiny Tornado for an early game card. Then I shall... Let's summon Alphys to the field. So that way I have that card ready for... Well, it's gonna get shuffled, though. That's the problem. I have plenty of other cards at the ready, though, depending on what he chooses to unleash. That's a pretty dangerous card. Okay, I need to quickly take that out. So, why don't I... Okay, first off, attack with Alfie's. And then attack with my Tiny Tornado card, so I can get a Zephyr card. And then play that card to the field. Then, next turn, I'll summon a Spider Reporter. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of cards for anything else. Available for... No! Okay, luckily it wasn't an important card, but he messed me up big time with that. And I'm not going to have the necessary amount of moves then to take him out, because he's going to be invulnerable. So now I'm not going to have enough cash to do anything. So he actually managed to land a pretty good move on me there. So I guess well played there. The kid slimes he's going with. Okay, I have a chance here to summon some stuff. I still need to get these out of my hand though, so let's summon a little bit of this. And then play... Yeah, play my Zephyr card. Then I don't have enough to afford anything else. Alright, I'll use my Laser Trooper card so I can get healed up a bit. Sky is still a relatively high player, and he's giving himself some extra health. At least I'll be able to shuffle up my deck now. I suppose I'll at least lower the cost of one of these cards, and... Well, let's lower the price of cool players for now, because then I'll have the chance to get it added again at some point. Let's first off summon the Spider Reporter, so I can at least weaken that card. And then I can summon the Mobility Tracks for this. Wait. Oh, I can't use that yet, though. Add the Hail Artifact. That's the one that paralyzed monsters take 1 damage. Spend a counter to deal damage to all monsters. Oh, good. Okay, good move. Up next, okay, I'll definitely want to summon the Failed Design. And then activate... I suppose I can activate the Snow Warning card first. No, I kind of want to go with that higher attacker card instead. We can activate Snow Warning next turn. Oh boy. For bringing in another strong monster to the field. Alright, at least I got my Alpuca Duck summoned. Of course he's got a card to take it out. I'm gonna have to do something here, otherwise he's got enough attack power to finish me off next turn. I guess I'll summon Biker Lancer and I'll activate my Snow Warning card. So I'm at least able to weaken him enough to where he's not going to have enough attack power to finish me off. Well, actually, I suppose I could summon Biker Lancer. So I can at least take that strong monster out. But I'm in trouble now, because now he has a lot of gold getting stocked up. And managed to pull off that move. And is still summoning a ton of monsters. I'm beginning to question if Snow Warning is a good card to have. I kind of am beginning to like the Spider decks more. Also, there's not a lot of good moves here that I can make. I'm getting kind of backed into a corner here. I'll start by making this move, because then using the power of round devices, I can weaken all of them. Leaving the only decent attacker to be Susie. So I can at least buy myself some time. That's unless he has another ridiculous move to take me out. Which he's not taking me out with Susie? He's up to something, isn't he? I knew it! He was waiting to make a move like that. Oh, I'm gonna need a really good move. If I want to... That's it. I lost. He knows what my next move is gonna be. And I don't have the necessary cards to win. I've been backed into a corner. My best move is to grab the business dude and play it now. Which I'm pretty sure is going to be nowhere near enough to defend against all these cards at once. And he probably has a card to easily count. Yep, I knew it. They just completely wrecked my entire strategy. So clearly, a lot of these cards that I rearranged my deck with yesterday is not good. So I'm going to rearrange my Patience deck to have it back to how it was with the cards that I enjoyed having. I kind of don't like having Snow Warning. A lot of these other cards I do like. Well, Birdly Coaster I'm not so sure of, though. But I would kind of prefer to have more of the spider-themed cards that I had in previous games. Actually, is that too many spider bakeries, maybe? No, it's not. I got plenty of spider-themed cards. The other spider-themed cards I have aren't too powerful. These will do just fine. But how am I gonna win a game with not that much to work with? Yeah, I did not find those artifacts to be all that good. I'll keep Birdly Coaster since that seems like a fairly decent card at least. But some of these other cards, I'm not entirely sure if I'm enjoying them all that much. Now that I'm thinking about it, okay, first off, I'll keep this run going. This particular high score attempt. But I haven't changed the stream category to be undercards themed. I get that they're trying to make it harder, but I do feel like upping the tempo on the music was kind of not a good move. I sort of like hearing the regular theme, and it kind of gets ruined when you do that. Alright. I would like to change the stream category to be Undertale themed. Of course, I say that right as a match starts. And of course, it's already all my best cards. Let's save those guys for later. What a great starting hand. What a great starting hand. At least I don't have that much cash that I could go straight to activating my defrosting card. Except this guy's Diamond League, so he's not going to be going down easily. And he's already got a monster on the field. I can already tell this is a plug deck, just from looking at the first card. I'm in trouble. At least with the fact that I'm not earning that much cash yet, I can activate the defrosting card multiple times. I suppose I'll go with this card for now. And then I can, I suppose, at least make this move. Because then I can play that card again. Let's wait off on attacking, considering the fact that Tiny Tornado doesn't have that much health. So then, next turn, and of course he's got a haste card. Of course. Anyway, that's fine. Although he's got a bunch of cards on the field now. At least now, though, I can summon a couple of things here. Mainly, my Greater Dog. You guys won't be getting past that card easily, I'll tell you that. Don't know why I didn't go for a stronger monster there. Oh well. Another plug thing. Yep. I can already tell this is not going to go in a good direction. Let's go with Spider Reporter. Yeah. Because then I can go for a direct attack. Why don't we weaken that gift box by doing that? I gotta say, maybe that card's actually a fairly decent early game card, if I have the right cards in my hand. It is getting a bit annoying, though, seeing all those free dodges they're getting. Attack buffs gain taunt. Don't have enough for Papyrus at the moment, so let's activate mobility tracks for a free move. So, of course, we're going for that one. Can't go for anything there, so I guess I'll go after you first. And I'll wait my turn to use Flowey, because those aren't very strong monsters on the field yet. I could whip out the spider sign next turn. That's something I could do. I could also summon Jebel, but that one's kind of random, in a way. So for now, let's think carefully about what I want to summon next. Add Feather Storm to your hand. Have a card with a token card with a base cost of 3 plus G in your hand. Yeah, I definitely don't have that yet, so... Ooh, that's a good card. Okay, I'll summon the Tiny Tornado, so I can make that move. And then... Oh, I could do that if I wanted to. Nah, let's, go ahead and use Zephyr. I'll get the chance to use that setup next turn. For now, I want to see what his next big move is. Okay, another plug move. Of course, he doesn't know what I'm up to for my next... Okay, no, he was able to take out my card. Ooh, this is a pretty good setup. Although, for now... I think, let's summon Failed Design. And then... These aren't very strong monsters, so I'll go ahead and end my turn for now, since I still don't have the sufficient amount of gold I want to have. Yeah, I think this particular setup is much better than what I was doing before. I'm a bit unsure if Jevel's a good card for this, though. Oh, that was your big move. Okay. That's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna need to do something about that. First off, I need to get rid of that card. So, let's go ahead and summon Jevlet this time, because we gotta try and see if we can get that card taken out. Cast spells, costing deal damage all equal to the amount of empty slots on your side of the board. Let's go for casting 7 random spells. Okay, trick question. Earn gold, silence a monster. Oh, really? And there goes one of my token cards. Well, that was a bit of a waste. I suppose I can at least use that to take that card out, except it's not going to be the most useful thing in the world, considering what I still have to offer. So I suppose I'll at least make this move so I can get my hands on a tiny tornado. So I can add a Zephyr to my hand. But that's going to be a bit problematic. And of course, one of those cards... The random spell cards did not work out in my favor. That's a very luck-based card, and it sort of leads me to kind of not like Jevil. So I might consider replacing Jevil with a different card. Because now I'm in a position where he's free to kind of go for a bunch of direct attacks. Hello? You gonna make a move, man? Okay, there you go. Of course. You make a move like that. Oh, he made that move. What's he up to? Surely he must realize the danger. Okay, then. I'll go ahead and make this little move. Weren't ready for that now, were you? Now I got plenty of healing cards should I need them. And I still gotta wait to... I just can't win, can I? Okay, here's a good card for this. Except those are still strong. Okay, there we go. Except that's not going to be enough to take him out, though. And should he get another Werewire card, I'm going to be in even more trouble. Because now he's going for direct attacks. Yeah, these wire decks are dangerous, that's for sure. I've hardly managed to land a lot of hits on him, and he's been landing some pretty good hits on me. And he now has a setup to easily kill my Lancer card. He most likely still has some other dangerous cards awaiting me, because he likely still has one more Werewire card to easily destroy me. Watch, his next summon's gonna be a Werewire. No? Okay, then. Why don't we then cast a Spade definitely on the Werewire. And, oh, that card. Great. Then, I'll summon my Tough Body at this time, taking that card out. So now he's beginning to become backed into a corner. Well, maybe not quite yet. He still has plenty of gold left, and, haha, your magic attack dealt nothing to my Tough Body. body. Okay. Good move. Except I still have plenty more where that came from. He thinks he has me on the ropes. Well, that's where he would be wrong. First off, I'll play Zephyr on that card to get that out of here. And then, what do we got here? Oh. That has transparency. Well, I suppose if that's the case, I should keep no monsters on my side of the field so that can't kill anything. Because I do still have my Flowey card, and I've got some other moves I can make for next turn to really weaken him. He's whipping out more plug cards, though, so that leaves me worried about the possibility he's about to whip out another dangerous move. At least with this card, I'm able to weaken that card to where it can't do anything. Actually, that gives me an idea. I'm gonna play this card, because then I can... I'm an idiot. I was not paying attention to how much gold I have left. I am such an idiot. I should have been paying attention to my gold. Had I realized that, I would not have made such a stupid move. I'm dead. I cannot believe I did that. I had him on the ropes there, and I had a good strategy, but I had to make what had to be the stupidest move I could have made there. Wait. Actually, before I start up any more matches, I really don't like the Jevil card. I would like to get Jevil out of my deck and replace it with a better card. Let's get a better spider card. Do I have all the spider reporters taken up? Yes, I do. Okay. I suppose I could go with the spider flower, maybe? Although that's not too strong of a monster, and there are plenty of stronger monsters than that. I suppose now then would be a good time to browse through my list of cards. HP as damage to the monster in front of it. That could be a useful card, I guess. So maybe there's a couple of useful cards here. Delay, base cost, paralyze it. Wait, if it's the same cost, it's the same as the base cost, paralyze it. That might actually be a useful card, because with the ability I get with my soul, that might actually be useful. Monster, if it was an ally, give it -2 cost in your hand. I could also try Ice Replica if he like whips out a strong card. Yeah, why don't we do that? If they ever whip out a strong card, I can just replicate it with this. It'll be a slightly better version of the Echo Flower card. Since I'll know if there's what strong monsters there are on the field, and I can add that to my deck. Still no opponents, huh? Are there more players at this time? There are not a lot of players at this time. Why don't I take a brief moment to take a look around on Twitch to see if any of the channels I regularly follow are streaming anything interesting at this time. Because seeing how there's not a lot of players with... ooh, this channel's also streaming Undertale at this time. We also have another channel that's streaming Toho. Okay, so we have a couple of options here. So I can either go with this channel that's playing Undertale, Or I could go with this player. Two good choices. Okay, yeah, I think I'd like to get a raid started on Twitch and end stream a bit early. Seeing how the main game I played for today we can't exactly finish, because Jedi had to go to bed. And there aren't a lot of players online for undercards right now. I think now's a good time to go ahead and end stream, because we got two good streamers online at the moment. Well, they have a rather unique model with their game. And I missed out on a lot of stuff, so why don't we... you know what, nah. I've chatted with this channel on a regular basis. Let's go with the Undertale streamer. Since that's the game we've been playing today. Alright, so with that being said, things didn't exactly go according to plan today, and that is because I kind of focused all of yesterday towards streaming Hades. I could have done that yesterday, so I could have dedicated a bit more time today towards finishing the game, and I could have had it finished tonight, but instead I had chosen to do this, where I decided to specifically work on my tax stuff today, and that led to me not having enough time to finish the game tonight. I attempted to put in an effort, but we're going to have to finish it tomorrow before I can continue my Spyro marathon. I suppose that at least gives me a bit of time to prepare some stuff. Most importantly, I can take the time to prepare my emulator for Japanese Spyro 2. So with that being said, I'm ending the stream here, guys. Thank you everyone for watching, and as always, if you enjoyed today's content and wish to see more, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. For those of you on Twitch, feel free to leave a follow and also subscribe. And until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone. Alright, let's get this raid started. Unable to raid them at this time. How many channels are like that? I'm gonna try that again. Why am I unable to raid them at this time? Alright, I'll raid the other person that was playing some Toho. I wanted to raid the one that was playing Undertale, but nope. They aren't allowing raids at this time, unfortunately. Alright, so I'll raid this person who's playing Toho.